The mystery machine drives through the desert. All seems peaceful until a ghostly white shape appears in the sky. It is a bull, stark white with red eyes, going over the mystery machine over and over and over. What could this omen bring? Welcome to Mysteries in the Machine.
Hey yo, meddling kids! I'm Charlie.
And I'm Ethan.
And boy howdy, we're in Texas.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! I wish I could be more excited about
Yeah. Unfortunately, folks, listeners, fellow residents of this, we have a decoy for a dog napper situation on our hands once more.
It's not a great one. I will say there's one thing that I do like about the episode is that there's a little bit of historical stuff with the cave dwellings that the natives have, because that's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Did the food. It was automatic feeding time.
Ah.
And yeah, I remember seeing that actually in a What's New episode before this.
Interesting.
I
think I know which What's New episode you're referring to.
Yeah, I don't necessarily remember which one of these I saw first, but I just have the What's New episode more in my brain than this one.
Yeah.
And obviously that one did things a little bit better.
Well,
a little bit.
We were more aware at that time.
Yeah, exactly. So the gang is going to Daphne's uncle's place in Texas. Apparently,
is this the first time that we get Daphne's last name?
we had not heard it before this episode. Is this also her first relative too?
Maybe. We'll have to double check. We've had two of Shaggy's uncles, but I don't think anybody else has had any relatives pop up.
I think this is the first relative outside of Shaggy for the gang that we've had.
Yeah.
So, fun things all around.
Good stuff. Guess Daphne's family is rich by selling livestock? Or raising and selling livestock?
We don't know. He could be the black sheep of the family.
He could be.
I don't know. He's an uncle. My presumption is that Daphne has many aunts and uncles, just like Shaggy does.
Probably.
Because I think the two of them do have the most family members that show up in the show. I want to say.
Yeah.
And right out the gate here, I do think we might have a shenanigan where Shaggy is eating a giant wiener dog, and Scooby just sucks it up. His mouth is...
Yes.
Once again, stealing food. How dare you, sir?
I mean, it's par for the...
Yeah, it is. So, the gang is driving at night, and as Ethan wonderfully narrated for us, there's a flying bull, and it looks kind of creepy. It's just walking through the air. It's got red eyes, and the gang is driving away from it as fast as possible.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wouldn't you?
I would. I don't want floating cows to hit my car. I'm driving the hell away from it too.
So the gang disappears into a little cave. And of course the cow cannot follow. So they got away. Shaggy and Scooby, of course, hide under a blanket, the safest place to hide from.
I mean, yeah, that's how we did as kids.
Exactly. And they make it to Uncle Matt's ranch, the Lazy S.
Yep.
And we have lore once again.
Mm-hmm.
This giant bull is called Tamuka,
Mm-hmm.
and he's part of a belief from the natives that lived here.
Yeah.
I should have done research to see if this is anything. If this,
I
because I
can do it real fast if you want.
I assume the name is probably made up, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was like something to do with this.
It from what I'm seeing, and that's just a cursory Google search. They don't have a story regarding a bull or a. He's bringing up stuff for Chief Sitting Bull.
Well, I do not know anything. I was like, maybe they bastardized some kind of story that existed.
Well, actually, they might have because I looked up a ghost bull, and I think they are bastardizing a white buffalo
That might be it.
from the Lakota people.
Makes sense? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something, a bastardized story going on here. But
Mm-hmm.
regardless, it's just a spooky ghost story.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, clearly it's from the native people. We don't know nothing about that. And you guys,
Mm-hmm.
you must have heard this legend, and so that's why you thought you saw it. They have never heard this before. This is new information.
Nope.
They're not from here. And of course, Shaggy and Scooby see somebody under a sheet, dive into a hay bale.
Shenaniganery.
Yeah, I was like, is this some shenaniganery? Just a little bit.
I think so. Because it's just the cook, I guess, folding a sheet or a tablecloth or something.
Yep. And then we see some bright lights, two bright lights, and some horns in the distance. What could it be? Is it Tamuka?
It's a car.
It's a car. That's just a car that exists in Texas.
Yep.
Why?
Because so Charlie, my family lives in the Dallas area, right?
Okay.
The thing about people who live in that area of Texas is that they like two things. They like cows and they like stars, right? Because Texas is known for its longhorn cattle, and that is the Lone Star State because it only has one star on its flag. It does used to be its own country, but that was a long time ago. It's a whole thing. And to put horns on the front of your car in Texas is somewhat uncommon, but it's not that rare.
I just feel like we always see it in Scooby-Doo episodes. Because this definitely happened in the last cattle run.
It also may be like an older generational thing.
Could be. Because we definitely saw that in like the last Don Knotts episode.
Yeah.
These guys show
Lenny's
up.
the cook.
Yeah.
And guy.
The ranch foreman is the guy in the car.
Right.
He comes and picks up one of the other guys here and the cook.
Yep.
I think. Yeah. There you go. 3 people who exist.
Yep.
One of them is Carl. So they drive off, and of course our kiddos are like, well, should we do some investigating? Oh, the cook's gone. Well, we're hungry. We should go get some food too.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's Shaggy and Scooby. I don't know what else you want from.
So we have split up, but Shaggy and Scooby are with Uncle Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And they drive through a cave again. Look, appears to be the same cave as before. And as soon as they get out of the cave, he has disappeared.
What the fuck?
Shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery, if I have ever seen it.
He was driving this car.
Right. So now no one is driving this car,
But
and they're
who's
still
flying the
going down the road.
plane? So Shaggy has to jump into the driver's seats. Uh, Scooby jumps into the passenger seat, and they're like, "Okay, well, we should go back, but wait, we can't go through this tunnel.
Yeah.
Let's drive over it."
Also, side note, Scooby opens up the glove box. There are actual gloves in it. That is the only time I've seen a glove box where there are gloves in it instead of
Right?
whatever else.
Why do they call it a glove box?
I guess that's what it was originally for.
Scooby appears to have fallen out of the car as they're going up this like hill. Um, but he just
Yeah, he's good. Also, Shaggy stops on a hill, which is dumb.
yeah.
Don't do that if you can help it.
And our smart gang is trying to figure out why this barbed wire broke off.
Hmm.
Yeah, we gotta figure out who's wrestling these cattle. Also, there's a squirrel. It's underneath the skull. For 5 seconds, they think the skull is moving on its own.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of shenaniganery.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Tamuka appears. What?
Woo.
Because they're investigating. They're trying to figure out too much. Oh no, they have to be
Oh
scared
no.
away.
Yep.
So they get the mystery machine. They start driving away. And then Shaggy and Scooby, from where they are on this hill, also see Tamuka coming towards them. Like,
There is so much happening right now.
everything is happening at the same time. And I got an ad. So,
Oh, okay, we'll wait then.
fucking.
Do you have an ad blocker on your computer?
Oh, I'm on my iPad.
Oh, okay.
I watch it on the side so that way it doesn't take away
No,
the
I do
RAM.
too. I just have two monitors because I have you on one and it on the other.
Well, I don't have the funds for these things, Ethan.
That's fair. I'm just saying it might be worth an investment.
I probably just need a new computer, more or less.
How old's
Once
your
this
computer?
one.
You could probably wait a couple years.
I'm trying to. We're trying to. Just keeps crashing my games. It's not doing
Yeah.
great. Alright, so Scooby and Shaggy make it back to the ranch. Somehow not running into the gang? You would think they would have run into each other. Like,
Yeah,
because
where the hell did Fred go?
Because, like, Tamuka was, like, coming towards them and also driving the others away. They should have, like, driven into each other. They should have had a car
Yeah.
accident. But
Yeah.
instead, they totally missed each other. And Shaggy and Scooby are like, well, wait, where'd the gang go? They're not here. So we lost Uncle Matt and we lost the other guys. Scooby does some sniffing. Shaggy's also doing some sniffing on all fours. Very much. This building says sirloin.
I'm guessing that's the name of the bull that they encounter.
Potentially.
Also a very good cut of steak, in my opinion.
You know? Potentially. They shenanigans just kind of ensue.
Yeah, they do.
Too many things here. They end up on top of the bull. Some feed bags end up on their heads, and they are thrown off and onto a branch.
How many should?
It's kind of just a sequence.
Okay, so we can count it as.
I don't know. In my brain, I kind of do like a thing of like how many seconds something is, and like if it's to the same people, you know.
Okay. Yeah, so that's all one.
And then the rest of the gang comes back. We're all together again.
Hooray.
And so they drop right on top of the mystery machine, like, oh, we're not up that high. It's fine. They can't even see where they are.
Yeah, there's bags on their heads.
And then they fall backwards into the water trough. So, more shenanigans. And they explain what happened with Uncle Matt. So, and the others explain that Tamuka came again. So, we gotta figure out what's going on. We gotta find both the monster and our missing uncle now. But where do we go? Back to this strange tunnel?
I guess.
They do come out of the tunnel once again.
Yeah, like, but then they see cattle tracks that just appear on the side of the road.
Also, Scooby is chewing his claws like they're human nails. It's kind of unsettling.
I don't like it. Is it
Really don't.
shenanigans if it's unsettling?
You know what? It is a shenanigan because that would not happen in real life. I don't think a dog could chew their own claws.
No.
And so they finally find the native settlement is called Hidden Valley.
Now that is a real place. It's not just
Like
where
even the
ranch comes
name.
from. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
Let's see. Hidden Valley is I believe in it's either in California or Texas.
Well, they're in Texas now, so I would hope they got something accurate.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. It's a neighborhood in Texas, but that's all I'm seeing.
So maybe Ethan was lied to.
That is possible. Um, though I am seeing near me a Hidden Valley ski resort in Eureka, Missouri, which is just a wild thing.
Yeah, this is as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Um, but again, I really am interested in like how this like this little uh words like this little pocket of civilization existed like within a mountain like that.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I believe it was the Pueblo people who did this. They're probably not the only ones, but they're the first ones.
That sounds correct, but I am not sure.
Oh, that it's several different tribes. Okay, I was wrong about that.
I mean, there's so many different tribes like all around
Yeah.
the North America. So
Okay. Yeah. So they do have they have a distinct architecture. Here, Charlie, I'll drop you built. It's similar to what's going on here. Great
yeah,
for the visual medium that we have going on here.
I know we love this auditory medium that cannot fully explain all this. That's why I'm like,
Mhm.
I want to know how they did this. How you carve like the buildings into the mountains and everything. It's so cool.
I mean, from what I'm seeing, it was already a big cave, and they
Yeah,
just built
I
inside
would
the
assume
cave.
it's some. I'm just here like, wow. That...
It would be. But listeners, Charlie, this is where we get
I mean, we also just get some cows first. We get
we do get
the latest.
cows.
We get the cows that we're trying to find, but they're not the cows we're trying to find because we're looking for the ones that have an S on them, and instead these ones have double O, so they're incorrect. I think this episode is how I learned that this is what we do to cows is that they're branded on their butts.
Oh, Charlie. I'm sorry that you had to learn this way.
Listen, Charlie does not know a thing about ranches and how people take care of cattle and animals, honestly. So,
That is true. I guess
I'm from the north.
yeah, I mean, my family in particular, like my grandpa, my mom, and a couple of my aunts worked for an insurance company where they insured farms, and sometimes they'd have to go out to these farms. And my grandpa was a large animal veterinarian for several years, so he worked with cows, horses, pigs, things like that. So
Well, I didn't know anything. So yeah, the kids are like, okay, well, we tracked these cows, but they're the wrong cows. I guess I don't know what's going on here. And then this man comes up and lassos them. And he's like, you're on the wrong ranch. You're trespassing. They're not your lost cows. Goodbye.
yeah,
Creepy guy. This is our creepy guy of the episode.
yep,
He even does the little he 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 he.
he really does. Like he doesn't have the creepy face, but creepy vibes are present.
Absolutely. But this is when we come to the place, and we get some racism.
Yeah. So
So
they go
they for
in.
yeah, the first they go in, Velma loses her glasses. It's just the smart gang going
Yeah.
in there, and Fred's like, "Wow, you gotta see this skull over here." And Velma's like, "I can't see anything. My glasses are gone." They're all looking for them. Daphne finds them on the floor, and there's a skeleton that
That
like
grabs her shoulder and just starts walking with her. Excuse me?
I
Shenanigans?
I can't right now. Like, what is happening?
I
That is a
I
shenanigan.
truly don't know, Charlie. I truly don't know.
And then we get the person dressed in native garb trying to scare Shaggy and Scooby, who are standing outside. Uh, he is given a name. I don't think I'm going to use that.
Well,
I'm
I
just going to
guess
call
we'll
him
just
this
refer to
guy.
him as the guy. This guy.
Oh, okay. He's called the Medicine Man Ghost according to the wiki, I
I
guess.
still don't like that.
Yeah. We have Bull Ghost and we have Man Ghost.
Yeah, Bull Ghost and Man Ghost. That's fine.
So Shaggy and Scooby run inside, and then they see the freaking skeleton that was following Daphne. And as soon as she turns around to see it, it crumples. And I think it crumpling is a separate shenanigan.
It absolutely is.
Because what?
Who wrote this? Who wrote
Someone
this?
who was high, clearly.
Clearly.
Fred is meanwhile actually doing the detective work here. He's got a flashlight, and oh look, he found Tamuka. So
Just
he
standing
runs
there
away.
menacingly.
Standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly!
I love it. We peaked our audio.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun to edit.
All right. So we're running in all directions. Smart Gang ends up climbing, or actually both all of them end up climbing up the cliff, but they end up in different places. It seems.
Yeah.
And Shaggy and Scooby are just chilling in this room with some shields, and Scooby's sniffing around, sniffing. There's some shoes, and it's our man ghost.
Our man Ghost is
It's
here.
Shaggy calls him the creepy chiefy.
I don't like that either.
What's going on with this one? What
I
is
don't
happening?
understand. I don't know. I was not expecting this.
I don't like his design specifically
Yeah.
because he's just so muscular.
That's why you don't like it?
Because I'm just like, oh my god, he could like actually kill them.
I suppose.
Listen, this is the most muscular ghost that we've gotten so far. I think.
You're not
Besides
wrong.
like our strong man ghost.
I was gonna say we had a strongman ghost.
We did have a strong man ghost, but besides him, this is just like again, it's what's scarier than a ghost? A ghost with muscles.
God, that's great. If someone ever decides to clip our show out of context, that's gonna be on there.
Yeah. We do have a fun shenanigan here though, where
Hmm.
Shaggy and Scooby, there's some shields against the wall. They're hiding behind the shields. They're moving. And so it's kind of like he's doing the like, ooh, which thing are they under kind of game.
Yeah.
And then he takes all three of the shields away, and then they hide inside of a tiny pot.
Is that a separate shenanigan? Because I think it is.
You know, I think so. And then they run away because there's an owl, and it hoos at them.
God damn it.
It's unrelated,
Why?
but
Why? You have the most muscular man who's ever chased you in your life, or the second most muscular man who's ever gone after you in your business of detective work. And an owl is what gets you? Just a regular old owl?
Ethan, this is why anytime anything appears to try to scare you, I make you all roll for frightened.
I suppose.
And then what is happening with the smart gang? They're trying to find Shaggy and Scooby, and
Yeah.
then the doors start closing around them. They're like, "Wait, we can't get it. How it's sealing us in? Where do we go? How is it sealing you? How is this happening?"
It closed one door.
Well, it closed like two doors, but I'm wondering how that works
Yeah.
specifically. What they did to this place to make that happen.
Yeah.
And then they go back down the ladder, and the buff ghost guy is trying to come after them, so they take the ladder away so he can't get to them. Shaggy and Scooby have somehow ended up like at the tallest point here.
So Scooby's looking around and Shaggy's like, hey, maybe we can find some food up here in this desert cave, I
Yeah,
guess.
they find some eggs. They're
In a
very big
basket, of
eggs.
all places.
Maybe they were laid by a giant chicken. Behind them, an eagle approaches.
An eagle the size of, like, a compact car.
Yeah. And so they're like, I'm out. And there's a hole in the floor and they just like jump into it.
Yeah.
This is at least one shenanigan.
I counted it as one. It could be more if you want. Is this supposed to be this show's interpretation of a Thunderbird?
I don't
Because it doesn't
think
do
so.
Thunderbird things. It's just a big bird.
I think it's just supposed to be an eagle.
Okay.
Like, I don't think that's supposed to be a mythical creature. I think it's just meant to be like an eagle.
I mean, it looks like a bald eagle, but I don't think.
Clue whatsoever. And then we get. This is so fucking ridiculous. So the smart gang is looking um into this other hole. There's so many just like holes in the ground in these they like cave dwelling houses.
Well, they
And
are ruins after all.
yeah, I mean
Nobody
some of
lives
them are
there.
like for these ladders as well, I would
Yeah.
presume.
Yeah.
So they're just like looking in there to see if there's something in this room. The buff ghost comes up behind them with a giant basket and throws it over the three of them crouched on the ground. And he's like,
What?
moves the basket to see who he caught, and they have
That's
disappeared.
crazy.
Obviously, they went into the hole. Obviously.
Duh. Where else?
You
Why would-
fucking dingus.
Absolute buffoonery.
What is happening here? I can't.
This man is so stupid.
Maybe I shouldn't be scared of him. Maybe
No,
that's
you
the
shouldn't.
secret.
No, the bigger the muscles, the smaller the brain. That is generally how it goes.
How do you explain Athena?
Athena is like lithe, like she's not buff in like a bodybuilder sense. She's buff in like a runner. Where like they're muscular, but it's not like huge bulging muscles, if that makes sense.
I suppose. I always just pictured her as so buff she.
Be surprised with some of those track athletes.
This is true. This is true.
I mean, if you imagine her built like Alona Mar, I get that, and you probably don't know who that is, so I'll show you that in a bit. But
I was picturing Cassandra.
valid.
Anyway, buff woman
Listeners,
aside.
listeners, Charlie has become obsessed with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, specifically the female main character from that game, Cassandra.
And if you want to know how hot she is, just Google her.
Yes, Google Cassandra Assassin's Creed Odyssey and thank us later.
You're welcome. Okay, this man is trying to figure out what the heck happens. And then Shaggy and Scooby are once again walking. There's a totem pole. Because we kinda had to have one. Yeah. I don't know how it relates to anything. It's just there.
It is present.
And then behind that they see oh, that's why it's relevant. They see the buff ghost again. He's walking, and they're like, "Oh no, we gotta hide." They put their heads on top of the totem pole, like in succession, and they pretend that they're one with it. I mean,
Shenaniganery.
that is a way to hide. That
And
works.
clearly that man
with
is
your
so dumb that
surroundings.
it works.
Yeah, it does work for a second. and then they run down a ladder, destroying it entirely and breaking through the floor beneath it.
Separate shenanigan?
Separate shenanigan.
Okay.
So they're in a storeroom of sorts. They found some things in here. Interesting. There's some hay. There's some furs, skins. It looks like bull
Yeah.
fur skins things
Yeah.
there. And a way out.
Hooray.
So they poke their heads out. There's a stampede outside. Fuck.
Yep. Just bunch of cows.
So many cows. And the Smart Gang is also seeing this stampede from where they are. They're hearing cowboys, but they're not seeing anybody. So like somebody is egging the stampede on.
Mm.
And then the buff ghost is talking to a cow.
Except it's not.
I mean, we as the people watching this episode can clearly tell that is a poorly made cow costume.
Yeah.
On all fours.
There's a definite line between the front and back half of this costume.
Yeah. But the gang is just like, that's just a cow, I guess.
People's wisdom scores must be so low.
Abysmal. Truly. This is why, Ethan, this is why none of them are clerics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Believe me. We know.
Shaggy and Scooby find a cow costume.
Mm-hmm.
In the storeroom. Well, I mean, yeah, several of them, but they find a specific cow costume, and start trying it on as the Smart Gang follow the buff guy to his helicopter
that is shaped like the bull.
That is shaped like a flying bull. And this is presumably what Fred found earlier, but couldn't tell because it was kind of dark.
Yeah.
Smart plan we have here. Fred ties a rope to one of its legs, and presumably to like something else. Yeah. Velma ties the other end to something in this cave, so he cannot get out. He cannot fly.
There must be some really strong rope. I'll say that. He's like, that's a helicopter.
Rope.
I guess it's just magic.
Now, Shaggy and Scoob are in this cow costume. They're not doing great. Shaggy's the front, Scoob's the back. They fall apart immediately because they cannot walk in tandem. And the Smart Gang sees that. They're like, a cow costume, huh? You guys get back in this costume. We have a plan. So, you need to get rustled. You need to join this herd. And
boy.
I love this joke. Okay. They're like, we're going to send them a Trojan horse. And Shaggy's like, but I can't even speak Trojan.
That's great.
I love the dumb jokes. They're great.
So stupid, but I love it.
They start performing their moves. They're very good at it. And then they join the herd with the other person in the cow costume telling them to move this way. That's
stupid.
It's so hilarious to be imagining this grown man that is inside this costume rustling this cattle.
There's gotta be at least 2 grown men in there.
True, still.
And then they get upset that their plan worked and Shaggy and Scooby got rustled.
Yeah, I know. What's going on with this? Shaggy and Scooby also get branded a little bit with the double O. Another clue. So the double O's from earlier, and the guy, the creepy guy from earlier, is the one who's doing the branding.
They get branded right on the butt.
And then they start running away, and this guy in the cow costume starts running after them. Like, where are you going? Come on, get back to the herd. And so Fred lassos this man in a cow costume. The creepy guy lassos them, all 3 of the Smart Gang.
And then Uncle
And then
Matt rustles in. It's a three-way lassoing.
this is really shenanigans, I think.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Um Also, I think the words,
The whole
the butt thing.
branding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the butt brand. That's also shenanigan.
Yeah.
And the gang shows how these guys are doing it. So it was the S that was on the cows, and they made it into a double O, so it looked like they
Mm.
were someone else's cows. So we got creepy guy. The buff man is Lenny the cook. Oh
What?
no!
Listen, that man
And
must be
then
kneading a lot of dough because those arms are built.
the guy in the cow costume is Sam Farron. I think he's the guy
He
who's
was another rancher that was talking to Uncle Matt at the beginning of the episode.
okay. I was like, is he the guy whose ranch they said these cows were from or something?
He was
There's
like
just so many white
he was
guys
the
in this
first
episode.
guy that claimed his cows got raw.
There's just too many white men in this episode, and I'm trying to tell them all apart.
That's
And this is so funny. Shenanigan right here. Uncle
yep.
Matt is patting this random cow on the back, thinking that it is Shaggy and Scooby. And then Shaggy and Scooby in the cow costume come running. Like, you guys forgot about it. That's so mean. And the gang's like, where were you? We were grazing. Scooby Dooby Moo.
Exactly.
So there are definitely some parts of that I enjoyed.
Yeah, but definitely not all of it.
Definitely not all of it. Alright. Ethan, what time is it?
It's terror time again.
Let's talk some trivia. Matt Blake's surname is later confirmed as being Daphne's own surname / family name in the new Scooby and Scrappy Doo show episode No Sharking Zone 7. So
There
this
are
is the first
three.
time we hear it, but it's not
Yeah,
confirmed
yeah.
yet.
There are 3 cliff dwellings located in Texas. Of those 3, 2 are in ruins. Firecracker and Hotwell, both located near El Paso, and were built by the Mogollon people somewhere between 150.
This marks the only time in the Scooby Doo show where Velma loses.
Pretty small list of trivia here.
I
No
mean,
cultural references at all.
it was a pretty small episode. You know, we could have had a reference to the Trojan War. We could have had that as a cultural reference. Can't
Charlie, do
believe
you
they
want to
didn't
put
do
that
it.
as a cultural reference?
Yes, this is a reference to Epic the Musical.
No. Oh boy, not
Listeners,
Homer's The Iliad.
listeners, should I? Well, it's not even in the Iliad.
Oh, is it in the Odyssey? Like at the very
No,
beginning?
no.
Where the fuck did it come from?
Because the Iliad only covers like Achilles and Patroclus' story.
Okay.
So it happens like between the two, basically.
All right.
There are like so many different. We can't get into this right now, but
Yeah, we probably
listeners,
shouldn't. We'll be
should
here for a
I
while.
should I just be rude to the people on the Scooby Doo wiki and say that it's Epic
Okay.
the Musical?
I mean, you're technically not wrong.
Yeah, I
Because, like,
mean, I'm not, but I am.
it's not the original source material, but it's source material.
It's a source. All right, Ethan.
Hmm?
What's our shenanigan count for the episode?
All
Our
right,
final
Charlie.
shenanigan
Our
count.
shenanigan count. I don't think we. Okay, yeah. Tying from 2 episodes ago. Shenanigan count 20.
All right. It's not fully at the bottom, but you know,
Averages
it's
out to about 1
middling.
shenanigan per minute.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like that's about like our midpoint for
yeah.
most of these, honestly. And our Scooby snack rating for the episode.
I don't think because of the rate.
What have we rated?
I
I'm just
mean,
thinking.
the most recent, like, more, like, controversial episode, everybody rated both of us rated 1 out of 5.
Yeah. I rated it that much because I hated it so much specifically.
Okay.
This episode did make me laugh
Okay.
enough times that I'm just like, I want to give it either like a 2 or 2.5.
Okay.
For like the rest of it, the non-racist parts of it, because I rated a 2.5,
Okay.
which is what we gave like the Fiesta host is an Aztec ghost. So
Yeah. All right.
it's not the worst of the episodes that we've had. It's not great either.
Yeah.
It had some fun shenanigans.
Yeah.
And lastly, whose side are we on in this episode? I have an answer. I'm on
You
the side
do?
of the cows.
Same. They didn't deserve that.
They did nothing wrong.
They're just existing.
They're just some good men living their lives. And that is our episode today. I hope there's some good ones coming up. I know there are. I know
There's
once we get
one I'm
like,
looking. There's a couple I'm looking forward to. One because of the guests we have coming, and the other, the one right before.
to say most of the ones I'm looking forward to are like in season 2, actually. And I mean, yes, we have more of our guests in season 2 and 3 anyway, but also some of those are just so I have some of my faves.
All right.
Yeah. But for now, Ethan, I think we need to go split up and look for clues for our bye-bye.
Bye. Mysteries in the Machine would like to thank its $10 and up patrons, especially Polish Lavender and Davey B. Thank you for being so generous and helping us keep this podcast going.
You can follow this podcast socials at Mysteries in the Machine Pod on Instagram. You can send a message to our email, mysteriesinthemachinepod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Ethan, on Instagram and Threads at ethan.t.hewlin. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. The cat.
I heard him meowing, and I was like, do you want to come back in? But he wasn't
Okay.
I don't know what's happening. I thought he wanted his spot back.